Well, thank you very much. I want to thank all of you, United Food and Commercial Workers, your president, your officers, both at the state and local level. Thank you so much for the support you've lent me in the past, and I hope that I have tried to perform the best I can with labor and with the needs of your members. Today, I think you're having a very important conversation about immigration reform, what it means to you, what it means to the nation, and certainly what it means to the state of Arizona. It's been a divisive, complicated issue for all of us, particularly in Arizona, with 1070 and some of the other craziness that happened in this state. It brought us to national attention we didn't need or want, but it has created an opportunity to try to deal with this very divisive issue in a rational, common sense, practical way. I believe that immigration reform is possible. I believe there's an opportunity now we've never had in the last 15 years, and we should take advantage of it. And what should it be? It should be about fairness. It should be about family unification. It should be about a path to legalization and citizenship in this country. And it should be about recognizing the obvious, that this nation is a nation of immigrants, and that all immigrants, whether they were Italian, Irish, Polish, Asian, have all suffered the slings of arrows of rejection and, yes, prejudice. Today, we can craft a piece of legislation that takes us into the next 2 decades by fixing this broken system. The points of conflict and the points of debate are going to be this. My Republican colleagues want a path to nothing. They don't want a path to citizenship. They want to prolong that 20 or 30 years, make everybody provisional, and not give them the opportunity to establish what every immigrant has established in this country: a sense of place, integration into society, and the values that make this nation as strong and powerful as it is, and the moral values that make this nation what it can be and what it continues to work to be. I think it has to be comprehensive. It has to have a path to citizenship. One of the issues that my Republican colleagues are bringing up is guest worker program, in which they would rotate every 6 months a new set of guest workers and an old set leaves. All that creates, in my mind, is an underclass of workers that are paid less, exploited, with no rights and no ability to redress. The role of labor in this discussion about immigration is critical. You represent working people, you represent their families. And labor must be at the forefront of looking at worker flow and what's going to be needed in the future, looking at stabilizing and unifying families of some of your members and your neighbors, and looking at a long-term solution for the DREAM Act, which codifies their existence and their future into law. We're going to talk about security. And yes, security needs to be part of this package. But let's look at what we've done with $18 billion a year for the last 8 years. What it means, is it effective? Is it doing the job? And then I think we can begin to have a conversation based on facts, based on pragmatism, and based on the future of this nation. I'm a first-generation American, very proud of it. Very proud to have been born in this country and to be a member of the United States Congress that my parents would have never dreamed would have happened to me. And that happened because we were given an opportunity to show our mettle, to pay our dues, to play by the rules, obey our laws, take advantage of the opportunities that we have, and earn a path to be full and participating members of this great nation of ours. So an earned path to citizenship has to be part of the package. If it's not part of the package, we are merely creating a two-tier society which America has never been part of. We're a great nation, and what you do and your job makes this nation great. I think the conversation you're having today is about the future, about our moral fiber, about keeping this great tapestry of immigrants that's made this nation great together, and about opening and integrating our society to a new crop of immigrants, coming from a different part of the world, but coming to do what every immigrant has done that's come to this country, make this country richer, stronger, and more stable. I wish you the best in these discussions. I look forward to sitting down with you and having this same discussion. As the legislation evolves, we'll keep your president and his leadership in full information about what is going on. And in doing so, to wait for your opinions and your reflections on what's going on. It will not be an easy fight, as the president said. It'll be filled with heated debate. But at the end of the day, we have an example. The example is unfortunately our own state. Do we need to divide, polarize, create a sense of insecurity, a sense of that some people are being treated different than others? We need to eliminate that reality from this discussion. And I hope that federal law that supersedes any state law will be the key to beginning to heal this nation and fix a broken immigration system that is working for no one. It doesn't work for the families affected. It doesn't work for our working families in this country, and it doesn't work for the security of this nation. I'm looking forward to the task. I'm looking forward to your work and your support in the long run. It's something that can be done, and your participation today shows that it's going to be an issue that will be done. Thank you so much. My best to all of you. My apologies for not being there personally with you to greet you and to speak with you. I am in Washington, and as we continue to try to grapple with issues such as the budget, with issues such as what's going to happen to the economic future of our nation, and to the great moral issue that confronts us, how we are going to deal with immigration reform for the long haul. Thank you so much. Appreciate the invite. Again, my sincere apologies.